Whenever people joke about OJ Simpson being innocent, everybody always goes, the glove didn't fit. Well, the glove didn't fit, so how can you done it? Blah, blah, blah. And the famous line from OJ's attorney is, if the glove doesn't fit,
you must acquit.
But to me, the reason I think OJ hands down did it is not the fact that he wrote a book called...
Speaking of OJ, we gotta pause this. We gotta put this on cam. And I'm definitely putting this motherfucker on YouTube. Let's go through the story real quick. I used to work for a record label. For those that know, no. It was like a part of a record label, but all the same thing. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. So, my name is Orlando. My last name starts with a J. If you know my last name, then you know it. For some reason, when I worked at this label as audio engineer, motherfuckers like to call me OJ. I just told myself, and I told certain people, if you call me OJ, we're enemies. Like, I really don't. I really don't care. So, long story short, I know I'm about to drag this out, but I'm in a session with the songwriter that I love. Shouts out to her. I'm not going to mention any names. The A&R comes in. I just finished talking to the songwriter, and the songwriter knows me well enough to know that I don't like OJ, so I should probably say that before I say this. The A&R comes in, and she's like, hey, OJ. And so the songwriter's like, I thought you don't like being called OJ. And what do? I don't. Out loud, everybody hears. There's a couple people in the room. So the A&R gets embarrassed, and she's like, well, it's not like, we don't say it like that. If you don't say it like that, then why are you saying that? So obviously you know why I don't like being called OJ. She knows already. I must say she's a white lady. I guess that matters in the story. And so she tells me I'm going to be the reason that the name changes, and nobody will think of him. Some trying to make it positive. I'm not being an OJ my guy. Let's just be honest. The man rushed for mad yards. He got away with murder. If he did it or not, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not beating that. And so, long story short, I felt good because that lady felt awkward for the rest of the session, basically. It didn't help me out in a long scheme of things because I was on her shit list. But then I was so good at what I did, it didn't really matter. I worked with a whole bunch of other people, so I ended up working with her again after the fact, but I don't really care. People try to be low-key racist and do stupid stuff like that, and they know they ain't wrong. That's why I say that story. She knows she was wrong. That's pretty much it. But yeah, let's get back to this.
If I did. It's not the fact that if this case happened just 2 years later, there would be more than enough DNA evidence to put him away. And it's not the fact that the entire defense was built around OJ Simpson wearing these gloves that allegedly didn't fit, but I don't know, he's wearing them right there. And the fact that he's wearing them with other plastic gloves underneath. And the fact that his attorney told him to stop taking his arthritis medication when he goes to wear it. It's the fact that in 1990, this dude went on an NBC football broadcast on national television wearing the gloves. If the glove didn't
my dude was a freaking evil
fit,
genius, man.
He was wearing the gloves for an entire football game.
Evil genius, dude.